I'm Donna Bush here with your CIG television news brief on this Wednesday. The Ministry of Border Control and Labor and the Minimum Wage Advisory Committee held a live virtual town hall meeting on Wednesday afternoon.
A question here, why not have the minimum wage staggered according to education or experience?
Well, the minimum wage has to be, at the moment, it is across the board for everybody, and we are hoping that the majority of people will aspire to move up from that minimum wage as quickly as possible and as quickly as they can upskill themselves and prepare themselves for higher responsibilities that attract higher wages. That's the way to go. And in a democratic society and in a capitalistic economy, that is the way that labor has to negotiate its way up the employment ladder.
Now, the Minimum Wage Advisory Committee hosted the meeting, providing the public with the chance to learn more about the elements that will be considered in determining a potential new minimum wage for the Cayman Islands. The entire meeting can be watched on the Cayman Islands government's YouTube channel, and the committee can be contacted via email at minimumwage@gov.ky if you have any questions for them. The Deputy Governor and Head of the Civil Service, the Honorable Franz Manderson, has announced the appointment of Tamara Ebanks as Chief Officer for the Ministry of Investment, Innovation and Social Development. Expressing his support for Miss Ebanks' appointment, Minister Andre Ebanks stated, "I would like to express warm-hearted congratulations to Tamara Ebanks on being appointed as the Chief Officer for the Ministry. Her diligence, a collaborative approach, and a steadfast support have been instrumental," he says, "in driving the ministry's success during her time as the acting chief officer." We say a huge congratulations to Ms. Ebanks, who's been serving in an acting position for the past 14 months. Well, 5 young ladies will hit the stage this Saturday as they compete in the 2023 Miss Universe Cayman Islands pageant. Our crews met up with 4 of the 5 contestants this week to hear what they've learned during the pageant, what challenged them the most, what would they tell other young women who are considering entering, and how the journey has been so far.
One thing I've definitely learned in this journey is to stay true to myself and continue being proud of who I am and keep fighting for what I believe in and for what is right. In my life, I will continue doing these things that I've learned in this pageant. I've learned so much great things from being interviewed, from walking, to speaking to others, to volunteering. I will continue to do this throughout my life, no matter the outcome on pageant day.
Yeah, I would definitely say to know your why. So to anyone considering it, know your why, because that will be the reason you'll push through. I think having an intention and being purposeful is so important. And you know, there's going to be a lot of obstacles in the journey, especially for someone who, like myself, has never done this before. I would say make sure that you know why you're doing it, know your motivations, know your inspirations, and then you can go for it. And you also have to have very thick skin. You know, this industry or this journey is not an easy one, and it's not all about the glitz and the glam. And so just be prepared, know your why.
So the biggest challenge overall would be just balancing my work as a policy and development officer at the Cayman Islands Monetary Authority with this journey. And through that experience, I've learned to just never doubt myself. You know, it was challenging, but I've showed up and showed out to every event that we've had, every appearance. And I just want to implore anyone that is facing a challenge and balancing certain goals and aspirations to never doubt yourself, to be resilient, to focus on your goals, focus on the task at hand, and to commit yourself to your goals. And I think that if we always have that mindset towards our passions and our pursuits, then we can achieve anything we put our minds to.
So my journey has been very exciting. This is actually something I've wanted to do since I was very young, so I am so glad that I'm finally of age to enter the pageant and partake in this ongoing dream of mine. Something really exciting to me is really getting to expand my social horizon as a young lady. I'm fresh out of high school, you know. I saw this as a great opportunity to get into the community and just preach what I truly believe in, which is health and wellness. So, you know, being healthy physically and your mental health follows, and then that radiates to your community. So yes, that would be something that I'm very excited about being in this pageant.
Now, the pageant is supported by various government entities, including Radio Cayman, Cayman Airways, and the Ministries of Tourism and Border Control and Labor. Ayana Woolery is the 5th contestant competing in this year's Miss Universe Cayman Islands pageant, which takes place at the West End this Saturday, September 2nd. Showtime is 7 p.m. Let's have a look now at the weather forecast for tonight. We can expect moderate southeasterly winds and seas with a decrease in showers across the Cayman Islands area for the next 24 hours as Hurricane Idalia moves across northern Florida. Now tonight there's a high 40% chance of partly cloudy skies and some passing showers. Seas will be moderate with wave heights of 3 to 5 feet, and residents should be prepared as the two-day outlook is calling for an increase in showers from Friday morning as a tropical wave currently over the central Caribbean region is expected to move into the Cayman Islands area. Don't forget to check out the Cayman Islands National Weather Service's website as well as their Facebook page. I'm Donna Bush, as always, thanking you for joining us and wishing you a safe and wonderful night.